Hey lads, it's currently 11 p.m. and my lizard's sleeping. I actually just went to lie down on my bed at 5 p.m. and I just woke up and it's 11. So, yeah, let's see how we can play chess today after waking up. Will it make a difference? Will I be more focused? Or will I be less focused? Let's give this a go. A 1965 from the United States. Let's put a pawn into the center, put the knight into the center, and let's move quickly because we don't have all the time in the world. We only have 10 minutes. So if you know your moves early, you really shouldn't be wasting 3 seconds. You should be wasting like 1. So I can also just hover this next move because if he goes pawn to d5, which is what he should do, this is the move. Otherwise, it's pawn to e4. There it is. These are the starting moves of the Jobava London. Pawn here signifies that this bishop is going to be a bad piece. And I believe here the move g4 is what we go for. So we're going to try this. And we may see the positional error c5. We don't. We see this move instead. And on this move, I believe putting the bishop here is correct. That's what I'm going to go for. Now, maybe the queen here is a good move too. But I'll pre-move this because you don't want to waste time. Knight f3 was also a move that I was thinking in my mind there. And I do know that controlling the e5 square with 2 pawns is often very good. And you want to get a knight onto e5. So knight f3, knight e5 is very common. But this g4 idea is something that I've been sort of going with. It's a newer idea. And I will just jump into the course right after this game, my Jobava London course that I've bought, and plug in this position and see what the correct idea is behind it. I'm trying to just perfect my opening repertoire and everything. Yeah, more so. The reason I didn't want to go knight f3 is because it blocks the defense of this pawn, but them taking this pawn and the rook coming onto the g file is often very good because it opens up the file. So that sort of was my thinking behind all that. I may just put the queen here, but generally the queen comes onto this square when you have a bishop and they can see the c7 pawn and also the g7 pawn. So I don't think bringing the queen up is completely accurate. I do think maybe knight f3 first, giving this pawn so that we can get the open file, or h4 g5, or just g5. I think maybe just g5, kicking the knight, and then the knight can't come to these squares because a queen's looking at it. So potentially g5 and then get the knight to this square. That seems pretty good. I'm expecting like this move, or maybe he will castle. If he castles, I'll be very happy because g5 is probably my next move regardless of what he does. If he comes knight c6, will we try to defend this pawn? I guess c5 is also a move. c5 we take. Yeah, okay. It's good to think through these moves before they actually happen. I'm going to play b4 here. Am I? Yeah. because this is a pawn and we want to keep our advantage. Knight a4, queen shack loses the knight. No, because we have this. Loses the pawn. No. Yeah. So knight a4, queen. Knight a4, queen check. C6 defends the knight, but then he would take here. So let's just defend. And I realized my king is not super safe, but maybe we can castle this way. Maybe. So taking here makes sense, but taking here, yeah. Whole thing's a mess, isn't it? I don't know what's going on. Could also take here, but here, yeah. This is a mess. This is a total mess. Now I'm focused on this side of the board when I really should be focused over here. And I'm wasting time. Okay, so I'm defending here. What does this move do? Do you want to come here? No? Here? Maybe he just wants to open up the rook. I don't think this move's too bad. Stops his knight jumping in. You always want to play against your opponent's pieces. Okay, this move looks very, very interesting. So let's push the pawn. And I'm going to put my knight here. I'm probably just going to castle. Because I think my king will be fairly safe on h1. I'm just looking at queen h5, going for this pawn. Queen h5, he just kicks me. Then maybe we have a way to get a knight in somehow. A knight would be very well placed on this square, or even this square. But I guess it's just somewhat difficult to get it there. Okay, so he's attacking here. Can we threaten check and then push? Threaten check, he probably goes here, so then we wouldn't be able to push. Maybe just queen here. Or even queen here. I think I need to develop. Oh, I guess we could take. Pushing queen captures here, knight tempos. Do we take? If we take, queen takes, knight tempos. Yeah, actually, I kind of like this. Yeah, if queen takes here, the knight here, setting up a Greek gift. It's looking interesting. He didn't want to go for it. He just took this one instead. And now I can't even come here. Check, take, check. Has to go back. Pawn up, pawn takes. But here, I suppose I can defend this one. But I also got to defend this one. So maybe queen here defends both. He's probably just going to take here. This bishop's really good. I think I should probably move it. If I come here, that also threatens this. Let's put the bishop here. That means this piece can't move because we take here. Means the queen can't take here because we take here. I think. My king is very open. I'm probably going to lose this game. Although my time usage is fairly good here. Let's try to use it a wee bit better and make solid moves. I've spent way too long on the last two moves. I spent about 2 minutes on the last two moves. And this is something I need to just improve at. But I don't think I'm playing too bad for having just woken up. I mean, this isn't the end of the world. Here and here, I think I'm just going to capture this one. He retakes and I win here, maybe. Yeah, okay, let's go for that. Oh, I don't win. Oops. I should have probably taken first. Oops. Okay, let's tempo. Tempo the queen, because now the knight's not here. Yeah, actually, this is okay. I'm threatening this. And I'd love if the queen isn't on the g file, because then I can castle. And king's going to h8 or h1. We are hitting the queen though, which probably coming back here, is it? And if it does, we got to go here. Okay, that's not the end of the world, is it? Oh, it is. It is the end of the world. Here, queen takes. I'm trapped. I'm losing my queen. Okay, well that's game, I think. Even though I can take this queen, I have to block. He goes here. I have to move here. He takes with check. I go here. I'm cooked. I can't take the queen. Can't block the bishop. Wow, this is nasty. If he takes with rook, I mean that's a mistake because I'd go here, but I have to go this way because of the bishop. Yeah. Can also grab here. Yeah, it's checkmate. Wow. Okay, don't play chess right after waking up. Okay, never mind. He played with a 95%. That's impressive stuff. So I just checked in my Jobava London course, and g4 is the move that it recommends. But after bishop to here, which is a very uncommon move, we need to get the queen onto f3. And this was the move that I didn't play. I played instead the bishop to d3, which is more inaccurate. Putting the queen here just means when they capture here, we can recapture with queen. Our pawn structure is not damaged. And this is good because then let's say there's a trade of queens here. We just play f3 and h4. And our king can walk behind the pawns and support them as they push up the board. So this would have been nice. You can do that because the queens are off. But not what happened. I suppose the one moment where I kind of started to lose was here where he played b6. And looking back at it, I played knight a4 trying to protect, but it doesn't really do a very good job because he's already got a knight protecting. And so he can just isolate a pawn here. So really I should just be capturing. And he captures here, then, you know, I could even just capture here. And then he moves away. And yeah, I'm up 2 pawns. He can grab this one. Probably would on the next move. One of these pieces will grab. But I can, you know, then maybe castle here and be okay. I don't need to complicate it all and make it as ugly as it became. All right. Let's jump into a game 2. We're down to 1949. Let's see if we've woken up yet. Our opponent is from Georgia. The country, not the American state. This is signifying a Philidor, which is a knight here, or the pawn here. He's not going for it. Are we going to get this trappy line? Or not? Here, here, here is fun though. Let's try to develop. Knight here, whoa. Okay, we'll just go for this. And if I can get my queen here, that'll be fantastic. And we're going to push here. This is good. It locks everything down. Oh, that's not a good move. Here, he takes. Or pushes, either way. Yeah. We're probably just going to capture. I need to castle as well. His position's terrible. His knight can't move. It can't come to either of these squares. And his bishop's terrible. But we're going to be capturing here and going for checkmate. If we open this up, this just looks fantastic. I don't even think I need to castle. What's he going to do? That move makes sense. So here, here, queen in? Or to take here, or even take here, 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 here. Oh, it just looks good, doesn't it? But I need to spend some time here to find the move. This move doesn't work because there's a bishop, but this makes sense from him. If I bring the queen here, I think all my threats still hold. Problem is I don't want him to go f4 and close my queen off. If I take here, king takes. And then I pull the queen in, or do we pull the queen in first? He takes here, then we take here. I think we need to make sure the queen's in. And this knight is so badly placed. It can't move, so I'm not worried about the queen seeing me. So let's go here. He probably takes. We take. He captures. We have a check here. But probably we just take here. Knight takes. Queen check here, and we're eating this pawn. Yeah, let's go for this. Or do we take here and the rook comes? No. Let's go here. And I don't mind if he eats this knight. I don't think he has time to. That's slightly annoying. I didn't even consider that. So we come back to here. He pushes here. And the bishop sees this square, and the bishop sees this square. I am looking at this. Take here, he takes queen. I take knight. Or bishop. Take here. Takes here. Take here. He takes backwards or takes. Yeah, it's just losing. So I have to put my queen here. I'm forced. Which I'm not happy about because this is a good move and I'm going to come here. And now we are defending this. Now the knight comes in. Ugh. What about knight here? No, no. The bishop here. We're not even threatening here anymore. Oh, he's found a way out of all this, and I'm kind of annoyed at myself. Maybe this move, because we really want a piece on this file. This piece needs to be pinned, and then we can apply pressure to the pinned piece. Somehow. I think I'll probably castle and get my other rook in. Take, take, take. Let's just capture here. I'm fine with a swap off. Kind of annoying because I'm getting winning positions. What about f5 if he takes? So f5. So he moves back or moves back. f5 he moves back. We grab here. f5. He takes, we take, he takes, we grab here. f5, f5, f5. We could just capture, but then he takes here. Let's throw this in. I think it looks more interesting. Okay, we can go here, and the piece is pinned. Now I'm struggling to win this bishop back. Oh, the way I play this game is not good. Let's attack both these pieces. Taking here. He takes. So let's throw the knight in. And we can take here. He captures. Then we take here. We could go here. He captures. We take here. He defends here. We go here. All right, I need to think about this. Here, either bishop or either knight to g5 is good. And then we're threatening this. Is this better? No, let's go for this. I'm threatening this. I'm threatening his rook. And wherever his rook goes, I'm also threatening this. Knight e6. Hitting his queen. And his rook, which will potentially be on one of these squares. Okay. Here. Okay. Can I not just take this? This looks good. Yeah, I'm going to capture. Okay. And now I'm pressuring a pinned piece. Maybe we just pressure it one more time, or do we castle? If I come here, he goes queen here. I take. He has to take with pawn. I think I should castle here. Knight can't move because it's pinned. But my attack looks beautiful, doesn't it? I think knight's coming here. He wants to get more pieces in. Okay, so now this piece can move. Take, queen takes, pawn takes, rook here. It just looks good. I think I can do that. I'm also up a rook for a knight. If he takes with queen, I'm going to trade off. If he takes with pawn, I have rook check here. Here, queen check here. Things are looking good. Maybe rook check, king here. And then the other rook just defends, setting up rook h 1 to 7. Or however you say that. Okay, this is a good game. This is exciting. Hitting this one. I mean, that's a mistake, isn't it? Happy days. Just attack his pieces. Just gonna take this pawn. Could just take. He takes my rook. I take. Or here, he takes here. I go here. Takes here. Oh, wait. Here, he takes here. I go here. He's trapped. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm fine if he takes my rook. I have an extra piece. Nice. GG. 84%. Okay. We did fall apart a wee bit there. Let's have a look and see here, because this opening was very interesting. Wants me to completely ignore the center and just go for this push quicker. Yeah, taking is much better here, because then the rook is defending the bishop as well. And the rook is the one that wants to get open on this file. Yeah, okay. I should have just taken the bishop, I bet. Yeah, just take the bishop. Don't need to complicate. But then here I started adding pieces and just being extremely active. I'm really happy with this move. And now we're just up the exchange. Yeah. Okay, let's go for one more. See if we can get 2 wins after just waking up. Or 2 losses. That was a fun game. I actually really enjoyed that attack. We've had 2 games of white. And now we get a game with black. Someone from Indonesia. We will play a Dutch. Are they going to do both pawns? Seems like that's what we're always seeing. No. Okay. And I'll try to move quick again. This move's always interesting. So it's just got the knight onto a very odd sort of square. I think I can go here. This is the Stonewall Dutch. Maybe we just play it classical. This is Richard Rapport's idea, going d5. And then instead of putting the bishop on d6, we put the bishop on e7, which is interesting. And I probably shouldn't be spending all my time here thinking about it. But this would actually be a big blunder, probably. No, I don't think it would. Here, I guess we'll see what he does here. Let's put the bishop here first, though, because we can transpose. We can go here or here. And if the knight comes out to attack the center, I'm just going to play my typical classical, because I don't want to have to deal with another knight vying for this square. So he's got 2 pieces looking at that square, so I don't really want to place the pawn into the square immediately. And we'll just castle this way. His bishop's very bad. I don't want to fianchetto because I need to defend this pawn when I make the push. Here is fine. We're going to go for it. And instead of tempoing a bishop that's usually here, we're tempoing a knight. And the knight can't attack this pawn. It's not a bishop. So this move comes to mind. This move, he's got a queen. If he just captures me, I take here. Maybe I tempo his piece. I also like this idea, but that maybe opens up his bishop. I'm thinking e4 here. Take, queen definitely is taking. Then a rook left. Here, bishop back. Yeah, let's go for the rook left. I kind of like it. Okay. Here he comes here. Bishop here. Take. Yeah, not a super fan. We got to attack this side now. Very unexpected what he's done. Maybe bishop here and then swing it over here. It's on a great diagonal. Let's try this. I think we can do this. Looking over here, we just want to stop the bishop coming onto this diagonal. We don't want his bishop to be powerful when we kick it. We want it to be passive. Maybe he plays b3 to allow his bishop to this square. Okay, and now he's not allowing the kick. Okay, so we can pull back to here and then just push. I think that's what we'll do. Can't capture because we take. And now I think queen e8 and bring it over here. Just defending. And our rook's lifted onto the 6th rank, which honestly looks pretty nice. Yeah, we got to come here because we got to defend this square and our rook's in danger. We could have taken, but then bishop came here and looked at this. I don't know. Bunch of trades. We're targeting this twice, so he needs to defend it. Put a queen here, or he moves it. That's what he opts for. Now we're targeting this. This move seems logical. He's probably going to push or push. And now let's try to get the rest of our pieces into this game. A knight and a rook. Defending, but also threatening this. Which he sees. But we have this move. His only way to defend is to push. So knight here. If he pushes all the way. Take. Yeah, okay. I don't want his pieces getting so active. Maybe queen here, just targeting some of his weaknesses. I also like just putting the knight here and forcing some more weaknesses out of him. So knight here, a3. We have to come back. Can we get a pawn to here? No, it's not really that great, is it? And a rook here, he just swaps off. And he gets another rook active. Not sure how to proceed here. I think I'll just target another area of the board, play on both sides. Taking here seems very logical. So does this. Because we're targeting here. I suppose we could try to swap our knight off. For the bishop. Because this bishop's such a defender. Maybe that's what we should have gone for, just the knight in here or something. Well, he probably wouldn't take it. Alright, we're threatening a pawn. I'm expecting rook here or something. And if he comes here, maybe we play back. No, then he takes here. If he comes here, I'm not sure what we do. Do we take here now? He hits me. And if I run, he takes us with checkmate. So this pawn I can't take. We can put the knight here and take this one though. But here he takes this one. And we take here. He takes this one. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not seeing it. His rooks are very powerful here. Just to try to swap off. And he takes here. I'll make some Luft. So now my king can move. Take here. Here he takes. Yeah, it's still no good. Here. Take. Let's come back to here, I suppose. And we're defending this square. Can't take here because bishop's hitting my queen. Probably could have taken here though. Now the same thing happens. I'm going to take here. I also have this move. He could always put his queen here, couldn't he? Just target this twice. Thrice. Maybe I should have defended this. That was dumb. He can trade both of these for my queen. And I'm in trouble. Here he takes. We take. He takes. So we have to. Yeah, we have to make this trade. Try to go for this. Try to walk my king up. Okay, good game. That was tricky. Yeah, he was winning the entire game. Didn't play very well, did I? Yeah, I didn't see this threat. So I should have taken with the knight. And I would have. If I saw it. Yeah. Oh dear. Alright lads. Do not play chess right after waking up. You heard it from me. Honestly, I'm just really happy with how I played in the second game. This game was a bit rough. It was interesting. And the first game, I learned something in the opening about getting my queen onto f3. So I'm slowly improving. I'll see you lads tomorrow. Bye for now.